Hey guys, what's up? It's Monkozunky, and welcome to the next episode of the New Orleans Pelicans series. So in this series, we're playing the Portland Trail Blazers, aka my own personal favorite team in real life, and a team that really had some hardships in the real NBA this offseason. Oh man, we lost everyone except Damian Lillard. All those other dudes that you see on the starting lineup screen here are now gone. So that's a little bit depressing, but in this game, the Portland Trail Blazers are still really good. They're ranked as the 4th best roster in the NBA. As things currently stand, going up against, of course, the best roster in the NBA in the Pelicans. And we start off pretty well still, even against this strong Portland Trail Blazers roster, going up 3-0 on them, and we're looking to go for the sweep here. Whether that will happen or not, we'll see. And of course, I'm still simulating a lot of games because it's only the second round of the playoffs, but I can promise you guys I'll be playing a lot more games in round 3, and the round 3 series will be much more competitive. It will not be either a sweep or a 5-game series. I'm not going to tell you quite how this game turns out yet, but that remains to be seen, right? We want to finish off the Trailblazers in 4 games, so that's our goal here. And Damian Lillard is just completely failing to guard Jrue Holiday here at the start of the game. I would just be abusing him, running back and forth around the screen, and Jrue Holiday gets the dunk. And yeah, Jrue Holiday would have a really good game. Damian Lillard, not really known as the strongest defender. And oh, Jrue Holiday's going again behind the back, and he gets the lay-in over Aaron Aflalo, also trying to guard Jrue Holiday, and just no one could guard him at the start of this game. He was beasting. So I saw the Portland Trail Blazers center was celebrating, so we pushed the ball up floor, and if you celebrate on me, I'm going to get a fast break dunk on you, if the center is celebrated anyway, because that's just not a smart idea to have the only guy who can guard Andre Drummond on the floor on the other end. Now we're kicking it to our best player, Anthony Davis, and he's going to go off glass, and he's going to finish. So trying to get him involved. Of course, Jrue Holiday has been the star here on the team for the opening few minutes of the game, but Anthony Davis is the best player. So Aaron Aflalo would really be the Blazers star today. He would score a lot of buckets for them, so he hit the wide open corner 3 there, and they would go to him a lot in this first half. You won't see a whole lot of buckets, and Damian Lillard gets the easy blow by there, playing some bad defense on my part, but Aaron Aflalo scored a lot. He scored a lot of jumpers out of the post and stuff like that, so I wouldn't show too many of his plays because they're pretty boring, but effective, and he scored a lot of points. So a pretty bad shot there, and then another long 2-point jumper back-to-back by Kyle O'Quinn and Tyreke Evans, but both of them drop. So very interesting, ineffective offense that somewhat worked there to end the first quarter. Here to starting off the second quarter, Wilson Chandler gets to lay in, and there's a lot of drives to the hoop in this game. You'll probably notice that lots and lots of fast breaks, lots and lots of drives, and there the Trailblazers get a 3-pointer to drop by, I believe, Jamal Crawford, who is also on the team and probably their main scoring off the bench. I get the nice play here for Anthony Davis, and he switches hands in midair and gets the lay-in after the out-of-bounds play. Really good play by him, and just passing it to your best low post scorer out of the out of bounds and immediately charging into the paint is usually a really effective way to score. And Jrue Holiday with the step back off of the jab step got Damian Lillard frozen, and he hits that 3. So just continuing to abuse Damian Lillard. It's just score on him. Whoever Damian Lillard is guarding, just go to that guy, and that's our main strategy. Aaron Aflalo would hit another 3, and ladies and gentlemen, he is not done here. He just continues to go ham on our team, which is crazy. And yeah, just more showing off how Damian Lillard can't guard anyone, which is, you know, I love Damian Lillard as a player. He's the best player on the Trailblazers now that Lamarcus Aldridge is gone, and I still got to cheer for him in real life and all that, but at the same time, man, he just gets abused on the defensive end. And we'd have a really good, we were down a bit, the Trailblazers got hot, hit some 3s, but we'd have a really good sequence here to end the first half. First of all, we have Robinson hit a 2-point jumper, and we're keeping this play running because something is going to happen here. We do also get the steal on Damian Lillard with Norris Cole, just stripping him. Damian Lillard trying to go through Norris Cole. That's not going to work, and Cole is going to dunk it to end off the half. So a nice quick 4-0 run there to get us back into the game, right back into it. 1 point, we're down to the Blazers, and here's some of the percentages. And the main reason we're down is look at that 3-point percentage. That's 10%. And I jack a lot of 3s, so it's probably only 1 for 10, but heck, it might even be 2 for 20 for all I know, because I do jack a lot of 3s. But yeah, it's probably only 1 for 10. 23s in the first half is a ridiculous amount to shoot for a team that has Anthony Davis on it. But Anthony Davis, starting off the second half, he gets hacked on the lay-in there by Lamarcus Aldridge. We get the strip on Aaron Aflalo, and then in fast break, Chris Middleton would finish, and Chris Middleton did not do a whole lot in that first half, but he would really break out in the second and just have a stupendous game. Anthony Davis misses in transition, but luckily Drummond is there to clear up the mess, and just one of the most awesome putback dunks I've ever seen. He just throws all of his power into that and really slams it. And then in transition, Chris Middleton had the wide open three, but we're going to give it to Holiday instead, and he decides to take the three instead, and he hits it. We're on a 15-5 run at the moment, and really starting off the second half smoking. In the first half, our offense never got going as Tyreke Evans hits the weird teardrop floater shot and it manages for that one to get in. So this is just some sloppy play on my part, trying to throw a lob to Thomas Robinson that just wasn't there. Tried to get the chase down block, and every once in a while you will occasionally get those, but those are really few and far between. So another steal from Norris Cole on Damian Lillard. He's just not having a good day. Damian Lillard, that is, and hits the three with Wilson Chandler on transition, and wide open three for him. He knocks it down. That was our biggest lead of the game, 12 points, and we're continuing to hold a 12-point lead, but Lou Williams would get the pull-up 2-point jumper to drop and trim the lead back down to 10. And Lou Williams would definitely play a lot in the second half. The Blazers were just searching for offense, and of course I've shown you the myriad of struggles that Damian Lillard was having in this game. Although he does do occasionally stuff like this, the pull-up three in transition with defenders all around. None of them really contesting the shot, but still that shot looked awesome with so much traffic around. But this is where Chris Middleton starts to break out. He hits the three in transition, off balance, falling out of bounds. He's one of the top 5-ish three-point shooters in the NBA, so I'm really glad he's on my team. And then, oh look, replay, Chris Middleton again. He's fading a little bit, and he hits the three a little bit more on balance with that shot, but he's starting to heat up, and oh boy, I love it when Chris Middleton heats up because he is a firecracker waiting to happen. And Damian Lillard pulling out his inner Lou Williams, he would hit a mid-range shot as well right over his defender, and Chris Middleton just curls and hits the jumper again, even with Nick Batum right in his face. And Chris Middleton, when he's hot, like, that jumper just drops consistently, and it's so awesome to see. So I tried to throw a lob here to Anthony Davis, but instead we have Andre Drummond saying, I got this one, and he would dunk that. It's funny because Anthony Davis was the one rolling to the hoop on that play, and Andre Drummond was just stationary, and yet he's still the one that caught the lob. So right now the Trailblazers are falling apart, and replay for the third time, Chris Middleton would hit another fast break three, and that will about do it for this game. Chris Middleton just got so hot, and adding some insult to injury, a steal at the very end of the game here. I thought about launching that three with Norris Cole, but no, we'd have some respect for our teammate, or our opponents, that is, and end up winning this game 106-89. Very good game by our team. That's definitely one of the better games we've had offensively recently. And Anthony Davis, of course, regaining his spot as the player of the game, as he so often has won this award throughout both this season and last season, really. With 23-7, a solid game, really not an incredible game by his standards. And Aaron Aflalo would lead the Blazers in scoring with 19 points, but he only had 4 points in the second half, so we definitely slowed him down in the second half. Drew Holiday had 21 and 5. Andre Drummond with just a manly game, 16 points, 16 rebounds, just great stuff from him. And honestly, he probably should have won the player of the game, because I think 16 and 16 is a little bit more impressive than 23 and 7. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you with the next round. Farewell.